I'm just about sick of all these anti-human motherfuckers. You know the type I'm talking about. These motherfuckers that talk about the voluntary phasing out of the human race and how human beings are just horrible creatures and pollution and we pollute and there's war and So they want to phase us out because they think the planet would be better off without us. Yeah, the planet probably would be better off without us, but you know what? Fuck the planet. You know what? This planet doesn't have a consciousness. None of these other creatures on this planet really understand what the fuck is going on. We're the only ones that really matter. You know, and that's an arrogant human viewpoint, but you know what? Human arrogance is part of what I like about humanity. The fact that we do think we're better than everything else. Because we're the only creature that really can assign values to anything. Because value is a totally human concept. So, when you're talking about saving the Earth, you're using a human value system. The universe, in and of itself, doesn't give a fuck if there's life on this planet. The universe doesn't assign any sort of specific value to life versus non-life. This is something we made up. So when you talk about destroying the planet, about us destroying the planet, the only creatures that are capable of thinking that's a bad thing in the first place are us. And it's not constructive criticism. Most people are critical of humanity. The vast majority of humanity is critical of humanity in the larger scale. You know, even idiots like Sean Hannity realize that we're going in the wrong direction. His solutions are all totally bogus because he's a stupid mutant freak baby of Jay Leno and an alligator or something. But even those idiots know that most human beings are fucking stupid and that we're going in the wrong direction. But most people are reasonable and suggest, here's the things I think we should be doing to bring humanity in the right direction. And then there's just a small minority of idiots that say shit like, well, you know, it's totally hopeless and we're lame and stupid and weak and we should just be destroyed entirely. Fuck you. If you want to be destroyed, start with your fucking self. Go buy a gun, blow your fucking brains out, one less human to worry about. Thank you for your contribution to the anti-humanist movement. Now we're going to throw you in a dumpster and fucking wheel you off to the landfill to, you know, build up some more fucking garbage. I am just about sick of all these uppity little maggots in tenuous positions of limited authority that think they are the fucking overlords of existence. You know, every time you go to the fucking DMV, those little fucking worms that work in there, these little fucking stupid idiots that work at the DMV because that's the only job they're qualified to do, will tote their small, little, limited authority over you and try to fucking, you know, go, you need to wait in this line, and then you need to fill out this form. They can't cut you any fucking slack because, ooh, you know, that would be asking too much. And they don't want to cut you any slack because they're fucking bitter and hateful people who want to fucking destroy your life. Same goes for teachers and cops and preachers and every little motherfucker that finds some little niche where he can be in control. You want to be in control? You know, these are motherfuckers who can't get power for themselves. They have to have it given to them by something else. You know, they can't build a company and control people in that way. They can't, you know, actually make enough money to hire employees and produce a fucking service of some kind because that would be too taxing on their little fucking minds. Instead, they gotta go out and fucking go work for the government. And, you know, they can, you know, oh, I'll go fucking become a teacher so I can lord over some fucking kids, you know. Oh, you know, you don't talk back to me, young man. Fuck you, old man. How about that? You know, you point this finger at me, I'm going to lift this finger at you. I'm arguing with a teacher right now, in fact, through my private messages. Fucking crazy, insane Christian teacher writes me a letter talking about how atheists are like a different species than Christians and shit, and how he has atheists in his class, and one is a crazy punk rocker. You know, when I hear crazy punk rocker from a motherfucker like that, I figure that means the kid probably owns a black t-shirt and maybe has a hair color that isn't, you know, his natural hair color. And he said there's another atheist in his class. Actually, he's not an atheist because he's autistic and he thinks he's God and he works at Subway. Subway, yeah. You imagine that? A fucking high school kid working at Subway? Man, that's just fucking insane, isn't it? Or maybe I don't know if he teaches high school or college or junior high or what. But the kid works at Subway. You know, how lowly he is, you know? Like a kid should be working at the fucking Pentagon or something. Fuck you, man. I'll put the guy's username right over there so you can go harass the motherfucker. Look at his channel. It's just fucking stupid to begin with. All it is a bunch of, he talks about, you know, he can't even get through a YouTube description without mentioning God and the Bible and every other fucking word because he's a fucking imbecile. And, so fuck teachers And, you know, fuck cops and fuck preachers, you know, fuck anyone who has to derive their authority from some higher source in general, you know, who can't earn authority through respect. I'm just about sick of the people in this country simultaneously being some of the least healthy people in the westernized world and the most health-obsessed people in the westernized world. Don't you see there's some kind of connection here? You know, we worry about health more than any other nation, and we're the least fucking healthy people ever. I think there's a correlation here. I think these things directly correlate. I can't prove it with any sort of hard data, but I bet you anything that there is some correlation between worrying about your health all the fucking time and actually being unhealthy. You know, it probably causes undue stress. You know, you're constantly worried. Ooh, should I eat this? Ooh, no, I can't eat this because I'll eat some celery and I'll do this and I'll do that. No, I have to stay on a 1,500 calorie diet. No, look, you know, I gotta stay on Weight Watchers and I'll try this program and that program. And I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna be healthy. I'm gonna jog and all this shit. You know what? Fuck all that bullshit. Here's what you need to do. Stop worrying about it. You know what? You're gonna die. Guess what? Death's inevitable. You're gonna fucking die. It's gonna happen. I had a uncle. My uncle, I won't say his name. I'll just call him Uncle Mark, even though that's not his name. But, you know, this guy was a health nut. He was a health nut his whole life. He ate, like, fruits and vegetables and shit. You know, walked every day. You know, had an active outdoor lifestyle. This guy is, I think he's like 70 years old. He's hunched over so far that he practically looks like an L. He's got Parkinson's disease. He has no fucking memory. He walks so fucking slow that you just want to fucking put him in a wagon and drag him along. This guy lived a healthy lifestyle, and he's 70, and he don't give a shit. On the other hand, you got my grandma, who is 98 years fucking old, who never gave a fuck about her health. You know, she still doesn't give a fuck about her health. Eats bacon and all kinds of shit. So it doesn't really matter. This is a case-by-case thing. You want to live a healthy lifestyle, go ahead. But I really think that shit probably brings undue stress to you anyway. You're always worrying, oh, should I eat this celery? I guess I can because it's a healthy treat, but no. Can I put peanut butter on it? I'm not sure. Is it alright to put the peanut butter on the celery? I don't know if that's kosher with my lifestyle. Wah, boo fucking who. You want to eat a bunch of disgusting shit to live slightly longer and preserve the worst years of your life, go the fuck ahead. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just not doing that shit. I'm just about sick of people who think that just because I don't want to dismantle every major corporation in America, that must mean that I love corporations and I think big business is awesome. You know what? I fucking hate big business. I hate businessmen. I hate that fucking mentality. I hate those motherfuckers that care about nothing but fucking revenue. I hate those motherfuckers. I despise them. I think they should all be thrown into a fucking pit and we should all dance on them with fucking cleats on. But unlike most of you, I can separate my personal feelings on a matter versus what I intellectually know to be correct. I know that these people have every right to run a big business if that's what they want to do. If they can reach that point, they probably work goddamn hard to do it. And I have no problem with that, intellectually. On a personal level, I despise anyone with that mentality, and I think they're a bunch of fucking scumbags, and I think that we should fucking boycott them. I don't think people should buy from big fucking companies like that who fucking exploit third world labor and do all that evil, horrendous shit, no matter what shoddy justification you come up with. The fact of the matter is, they're fucking scumbags, and they're losers, and no one should fucking support them. But if they get to that point, I don't see any reason why I should have the right to step in and say, no, you're not allowed to do that. Freedom always means accepting things that you don't necessarily like, that you're not necessarily comfortable with. You know, you don't have the right to live in a fucking world where everything goes the way that you like it. You know, you gotta work towards that. You have to change minds and attitudes and ideas, not just laws. You pass a law that says things have to be this way, then you're a fucking fascist, alright? You know, it's like me trying to pass a law against religion because I don't like it. You know, it would be ridiculous for me to do that. People have to have the right to believe in fairy tale nonsense if that's what they want to do, but I have the right to say fuck you and fuck your God and fuck everything about you. Fuck you, you sanctimonious pricks. I'm just about sick of people who make the same fucking joke every time some old action star decides to reprise some role that he did 20 years ago. You know, when Sylvester Stallone wanted to do another Rocky movie, everyone's like, what's it gonna do? Rocky gonna fight in a wheelchair? Rocky in the nursing home. Oh, you're so fucking funny. And then the movie came out and it was pretty fucking good, and everyone, oh, okay, it was actually pretty good. And then he decides he was gonna do Rambo, and everyone's like, what's he gonna do? Rambo in a wheelchair? Rambo in a nursing home? Oh, and then Rambo came out and it was pretty good too. So yeah, alright, fine. Fuck it, he still can do that too, alright. I mean, it's as good as any of the other Rambo movies. It's obviously, like, you wouldn't look at it and say, this is Academy Award winning material, but, you know, none of the Rambo movies were really good in the sense of being like, this is great cinema. But, you know, in terms of, you know, mindless violence, yeah, it was a fucking good movie. Anyway, you know, they did it in, Bruce Willis, you know, they said, what's it gonna be? John McClane in a wheelchair? What's it gonna be? John McClane in a nursing home? You're so fucking funny. The same shit. You used to say the same fucking joke for every time one of these motherfuckers do it. Now they're doing it to Harrison Ford. What's it gonna be? Indiana Jones in the wheelchair of doom? Indiana Jones in the temple of the nursing home? You're not funny. It wasn't funny the first fucking time. It's not funny the next 27 fucking times you do it. All these movies have turned out pretty fucking good. Their age has not affected them. What do you give a shit? You're a fucking idiot. I'm just about sick of all these angry motherfuckers who just can't stand when they see two people in love in public. Now, I'm not talking about these fucking assholes that sit there and make out in front of you. You know, feeling each other up and grabbing each other's asses. Ooh, look how public our affection is. You know, I'm not talking about that, because I hate that shit. Everyone should hate that shit. That shit needs to stop. Okay? But I'm talking about, like, you know, you see two people holding hands or something. You know, every once in a while you'll see, like, you know, maybe like two kids that are holding hands, you know, like, you know, 16, 17-year-olds. Oh, they're in love and it's nice. And, oh, look how together, look, that's cute. They're a nice, cute couple. And, you know, someone with you be like, let them fight, fucking stupid, me. What the fuck is your problem? You know, like, you can't stand to see other people being happy. Look at it. Their contentment just makes me fucking want to retch. You know, I see two people in love, I'm like, wow. This is fucking amazing. I'm so fucking glad that you two were able to find each other in this fucking dark and desolate, empty fucking world. And I will fucking cheer you on, man. Go rob a bank together or something. Be Bonnie and Clyde. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that. That's fucking beautiful in my opinion. Two people can find someone in this fucking world that they can relate to and not just be about, you know, all this grabby, touchy-feely, kissy bullshit, but someone who's actually going to be a fucking companion for you. You know, maybe not for your whole life, but at least for, you know, some little period of time, someone that can relate to you and at least share part of your life with you. That's a fucking beautiful thing. I hate these motherfuckers trying to tear that shit down just because they can't fucking find it. I'm just about sick of all these conservative pundits on these talk shows and shit who tell entertainers to shut up and sing. You just shut up and sing. You just a singer. All you do is sing. Like they're some preeminently qualified motherfucker. What the fuck is Ann Coulter's qualification to spout off her fucking bullshit? Nothing. Not jack fucking shit, okay? Ann Coulter needs to, you know, if they need to shut up and sing, these motherfuckers just need to shut up. I'm just about sick of all this shit about how Jews rule the world and shit. If Jews rule the world, Israel would be the most powerful country on the goddamn planet. No. Jews don't rule the world. They rule Hollywood. That's not the world. They rule a lot of media outlets, but that's not the fucking world. Alright? They don't rule the world. You're fucking stupid, alright? And a lot of people say, I've gotten letters that tell me that I'm a secret Jew because I don't criticize Judaism. You know what? Jews go by the fucking Old Testament and the Talmud and shit. I criticize that shit. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the Jewish God. I don't believe in the Christian God, okay? So, I criticize Jews too. They're just as fucking stupid as you motherfuckers. The religious ones anyway. I'm not talking about the racial Jews, which is a bullshit anyway. There are no such things as racial Jews. It's never been a fucking race. Anyone who thinks it is a race is a brainwashed fucking drone. Anyway, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Stop doing it. That's all I gotta say.